Welcome to our farm, a little bit of our everyday in a not so everyday life. We're just out moving a mob of sheep from the paddock that we're in. They're going to go into the one next door, and we're going to move a mob down the road. The mob that we got shorn last week, and Phil and Emily backlined them yesterday just to treat them.
Right up, come in.
So we'll just show you a bit of that.
Come on.
So we have 3 dogs out with us this morning, who are not our main team, I suppose. One of them would be, but we've got one of our pups out, and yeah, it could be interesting. He's having a lovely time.
You've got a bit too much energy for big fat pregnant ewes.
Yeah, if you didn't hear that, we're moving pregnant sheep, and like Phil said, they've just got a bit too much energy for big fat heavy ewes. So we'll see how we go. But we do have a laneway, which makes it a little bit easier. We're going up. Oh no, probably aren't going up that way. All right, so they've been moved from this paddock into out there. We'll eventually move them right up the laneway and get them where they want to go, where we want them to go, sorry. And we're going to move the first cross ewes that Phil and Emily backlined yesterday into this paddock. So, introduce you to the team. This is Moose. He's very sweet. Radar. Oh, this is Walter, our puppy. He's got the red collar, and he's new to coming out into the paddock. He's just done a few trips. Oh yeah, that's Moose's son. We bred him. Oh, they've gone in there. And this is Radar. Radar. He's a bit of a loner. Typical pup. Come around the back. Around the back, come on.
Get up. Get up.
Ah, good boy. Oh, goodness. We lost you. Where'd you jump out from? I'm going to switch up teams. Phil's just got to go and do another job, and yeah, so we're going to switch up the dogs. Phil's putting those 3 away. He's got to run and do a quick job for the neighbour, and then we'll move the mob down the road. Okay, so we're swapping up teams. We've got the girls, Cassie and her mum Bridie, and we're going to go and move the sheep out of this paddock to the paddock next door. So Emily will control the team. You'll soon quickly learn that I control no teams as far as the dogs go. Maybe Shenzi, but that's only if Phil's not around. So the mob that moving now is, if you follow my social media page, this is the mob that we call the Misfits. There's a few older sheep in here, our potty lambs are in here, but at the moment we've also got our rams and some weaned lambs that we put in here about a week ago, and they really just need to move to the paddock next door so that we can free this paddock up. We won't move any of the too lame. We'll let them stay in here. Yep. Speaking of, there's one of our potties. This is Petunia. She won't be real happy, and the little tiny one over there is Daisy. That's our other potty. They're used to being hand reared, and they like some pellets and things now. So are you going to move? You're not going to move. You want to stay in here too. We won't fight you too hard. The problem we've got with the potties is that Petunia, she'll want to stay. Oh no, Daisy will tend to move, but she might stay if she sees Petunia behind. Yeah, good idea. Alright, so we'll go and check. Pick up any others. Bridie's just having a lovely morning off. She's, how old's Bridie now?
Nearly 10.
Nearly 10, so yeah.
Go back.
We won't be too hard on her.
Go back.
There they go. Well, half of them. Alright, there they go. And we got the one that ran off on us, so we've got them all in bar 2 lame sheep. So good job, Em. Do you want to tell a little bit about the dogs? You did do a little. So this is the girls up close. So this is Bridie and her daughter Cassie. Now Bridie, hello darling. So we actually bought Bridie off a guy. How long have we had Bridie for? 6 years. And when we got her, she was very emaciated and really, really unwell. And Emily's a vet nurse, and we really couldn't leave her behind because she was so unwell. But she was actually trained as a goat herding dog. But when we got her home, we realised that she's got a tattoo in her ear from quite a well-known Kelpie stud. So we decided to get her healthy, and we've bred a couple of litters out of her, Cassie being one. Hey Cass, hello. And as you can tell, Bridie is no longer emaciated. But she's getting on in age, and we don't do too much with her. She's got bad hips, and she just gets to come for a bit of a run. But yeah, Em just remembered that her goat herding instinct is to bring the sheep to you, not actually herd them where we want them to go. So we just popped her back in there.
It ends up a bit of a disaster if you're trying to tell her to go back and you're behind the sheep, because she goes around the front of them.
Around the front and brings them to you, which is what she was trained to do as a young dog. So anyway, she's very, very sweet. And Cassie's now had a couple of litters of her own, and yeah, she's Em's dog. Good job, girls. So I'm back on my own at the minute. Phil's just still helping the neighbour do a job, so I thought I'd come and clean out the water troughs. If you're new here, we run a feedlot or a containment system, and basically these feeders are filled with feed for our lambs, and we intensely feed them just to get them up to weight nice and fast and look after their nutrition, and sell them as fat lamb for you to be able to enjoy on your dinner table. So we have to clean the water troughs regularly. This is a health thing. And I've also been just checking the feeders, make sure they're full. There is a couple in this pen that are empty to full, so we'll just make sure they're filled up, making sure that the grain is flowing freely for them so that they can get what they need all the time. So I've just actually seen our neighbour drive past, so Phil might be finished, so we'll head out and do the other job. So I'll quickly jump in and finish doing the troughs. So it's very straightforward. All I do is, there's a plug in the trough which I take out. They mess it up a bit just with, they bring some straw with them, and of course their muddy feet, they like to put their front feet in it. That'll drain out. I'll grab the bucket and the broom, give it a sweep out clean, and then this is a float system. Sorry, you can hear the dogs in the background, that's them right there. Float system, so as the water empties, what it does is it naturally starts to refill again. So I'll stop that float from doing that and wasting water and finish cleaning. Good morning everyone, it's a new day here today and it's wet and cold, so our plan was to move, get the lambs in and weigh them, but it's too wet to move them today underfoot. It's a bit slippery, we might look at it this afternoon or something, but in the meantime we've got to lift this toolbox onto the back of the ute so that we can go and do some repairs on the ute. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Shenzi's here to help, the wonder dog, but I feel like she's going to be more of a hindrance. Let's see how we go. Okay, we're on. We decided not to film us doing that. We didn't want to embarrass ourselves. It's extremely heavy, it's full of tools. Okay, down to the shed.
Not yet.
Why not?
So I want to.
So what are you doing there, Phil?
The wheel bearing went in the ute and it collapsed. And the where you lock your hubs in and out, it wrecked the end of the spline. So I bought a new one.
So we're putting it on today. It's a good day. Yeah, so basically Phil's got to fix the hub so that he can put it in four-wheel drive. I switched off the video as he was explaining that. Our day is wet, which is lovely, but it does stop us doing outside jobs. But we do need the rain, so we're very grateful. We're just down at our parents' house, down at the big, we call it the big shed, which is where we have our workshop and everything. You going visiting? Okay. Oh, yeah, I put it there, sorry.
I thought I put it in.
Yeah.
I want a bigger one.
You need a bigger what?
Yes.
More tools?
I want, something over there.
Something over there in the big tools.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh. Is it not the right one?
Need it?
no, it's different. Oh no, that's, no, don't panic.
Don't panic. We're good. What are you
Then
You joining in?
I want you help.
Okay, I'll come and help you.
Slide.
So we have just spent the last half an hour or so trying to find Shenzi the Wonder Dog, who's now sore and soaked because she jumped off the ute when we were checking sheep thinking that she could smell a pig. She thinks she's a pig hunter. Now you're sore, aren't you? So we've been traipsing through the scrub. Poor Phil, he's soaked. So come on, I'll put you to bed. She is not a pig hunter, she just likes to think she is, but she's got bad sore legs. So the rain's keeping on coming, but we're losing some of it. Oh. Oh, the gunk. Oh, that's good gone. So, what a week. There is lots of footage to show you, and it'll be like a montage at the end of this video because we've just been so busy we haven't actually been able to chat while we've been doing a lot of it, and I haven't been around to do a lot of the talking. Phil and Emily have been working flat out, so they've weighed all the sheep, they've been repenned, filled up feeders and all those sorts of things. So we've been busily trying to get ready because we're off to a wedding. So yeah, that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching. Go and do all those things that people keep telling you to do, which is to like and subscribe and share our channel. We love to have you there. Bye.